that has put Willie in a rather complicated financial mess. His back taxes and penalties now total $17 million, and that figure is growing daily. Willie says his only hope of paying the government is to sell at least 3 million copies of a new album. It's 2 volumes of just Willie and his guitar, and he's calling them the I.R.S. tapes. Well, at the Residence Inn here in Nashville, Willie talked with me about the I.R.S. tapes and about Willie. Everybody wants to know, how can one man get in so much trouble?
It sounds like I went to school to learn how to do that.
I know it's a whole series of events. It's very complicated. But in your mind, can you boil it down to how it happened?
I'm not the best businessman in the world. I don't think anybody who writes songs and plays music can be. I think it's important that you trust someone to do these things for you. Since 1983, I've paid $8 million in taxes. I'm current. I don't owe any current taxes. I'm not a tax dodger. Just in those early years, I felt like that I, received some bad advice and it cost a lot of money. But I feel like that it's not a problem that's unsurmountable.
I wonder, now that all of this has happened to you, have you lost trust in a lot of people around you?
Really, to the contrary. I found a lot more friends out there than I knew I had, a lot more fans than I knew I had. And since the IRS is a problem everybody can sympathize with, everybody sympathizes with this problem. So the best thing that happened to me was the IRS making it public so that everybody could find out about it.
The IRS has said that they want a monthly accounting from you where everything goes and what actually financially is going on. Is that okay with you? Is that cramping your style?
Oh, I'll probably drive it over and deliver it to them in the trunk of my car. No, it doesn't bother me at all. However, one positive thing about that is I don't ever have to worry about a bookkeeper again.
You got a free one right there.
I've got the best one in the world. Those guys, don't miss nothing.
Folks have said that you are generous to a fault. That you'll just go in and grab tens of thousands of dollars and give it to somebody who needs it.
Well, I think that's not necessarily a negative thing about a person. If I've got it, I'd like to think that I'd, let somebody else have it. I have a lot of friends, like I'm finding out now, that have offered me their help. I just think that's what it's all about, really.
What does money mean to you in your life?
It's a tool to get something done. That's it. That's the only. You can't eat it. You can't smoke it. You can't. So what good is it other than to trade it for somebody who needs to pay his rent? The landlords love it. The bankers like it. But that's about the only good there is in it.
Yeah. And you really haven't let money rule your life. A lot of people do. A lot of people's main goal in life is to be wealthy, have a bunch of money. Why doesn't that matter to you?
Because you can't eat it.
You can't smoke it.
It just is valueless. I'd rather have a good garden full of vegetables and maybe a freezer full of some good meat or something to going into the winter than to have a closet full of $100 bills.
There are a lot of people who really love you and what you stand for. And they started Willie Aid. They wanted to do some concerts to help raise money.
Yeah.
What did you think about Willie Aid?
Well, that's really one reason why I wanted to do the I.R.S. tapes. I wanted to hand something back to the people for their money. It doesn't sit well with me to take charity. I appreciate the offer, but since I'm still healthy, I can still, whatever talent I had before, I still have it. If they like my singing, I'd rather they send me $19.95 for the album.
The fans will be very interested in hearing your answer to this, because the tabloids have really done quite a nice number on you, putting you on the front cover saying Willie is homeless, he has no place to sleep, he has nothing to eat. What is the case? Is it that bad?
Well, I read that I was homeless, penniless, and suicidal. And I thought that was a very funny article, and people who know me know that if I may be a lot of things, but suicidal is not one of them.
Where do you live? Where do you sleep and have your family and so forth?
Well, I've lived for years on my bus. There's a place in Austin that I'm staying now. My family's staying there. I have a friend there who has a nice house there on the golf course there in Austin, and he's allowing me to wreck it with me and the kids.
So in your mind, life goes on. Everything is fine.
Sure. I hope that's in everyone's mind.
You're quite an inspiration to a lot of people in the way you've handled many, many things in your life. Do you even inspire yourself sometimes?
Oh, I'm amazed, like everybody else, that I get into this much trouble.
When are you going to stop?
I don't know. I seem to be enjoying it. So I don't know. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at and what I'm doing, and I've still got all my fingers left. It's been quite a roller coaster ride, but I'm not unhappy at all.
I love the way that you are so optimistic about everything. You see the good side. Are you like that about everything?
Oh, I hope so. I like to see the funny side first.
Now tell me what is funny about this. I want to hear this.
Well, hadn't you had a couple of laughs over it yourself?
Well, yeah, I really have, really, to be honest with you.
It's humorous if you really... Here's a guy from out of Texas who, you know, picked cotton half his life, and now he owes $17 million.
You're right.
That's funny.
That is funny. But first, a big thank you goes out to Willie Nelson, Vince Gill, and Clint Black for making our work on this special so much fun. It was great being with you guys. As we speak, Clint Black is in Hawaii doing some songwriting for an upcoming album. Vince Gill is probably on a golf course somewhere trying to perfect his game and enjoying the success of his brand new gold album, Pocket Full of Gold. As for Willie Nelson, he's going to say goodbye for us today, singing Who'll Buy My Memories from the I.R.S. tapes. You can order those tapes by calling 1-800-652-3400. Thanks for watching. I'm Lorianne Crook, and here's Willie.
When I remember how things were, my memories all lead to her. I'd like to start my life anew, but memories just make me blue. A cottage small, just built for two. A garden wall with violets blue. Who'll buy my memories of things that used to be? Who'll buy my memories of things that used to be?
This is TNN, the Nashville Network, the #1 source for